Hey guys, my name is Sam Stoots. I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I am 27 years old. I'm a recovering drug addict alcoholic. I come from an awesome family who always loved me and supported me growing up. When I became 10, 11 years old, I didn't really feel like I fit in all that much around the world around me. So I found myself a group of friends who like to party, like to, drink alcohol and smoke marijuana. And I fit in with that crowd. I found myself a group of people who liked me for me, and I kind of clung to that feeling. I experimented with drugs and alcohol for the next year with party drugs and really anything I could get my hands on until I found methamphetamine. At the age of about 13, 14, I found meth, and that just took over my life. I craved methamphetamine every single day because I loved the way it made me feel. I've always been a person who is really, I have low self-confidence. I don't feel very good about myself when I wake up in the morning. So meth made me that person who I always wanted to be. And I chased that feeling for a long time. I dropped out of school at 17, and my parents gave me an option. You can either go to treatment or you can go to military type school. So I chose to go to treatment. I stayed for about 4 months, conned my way back home, and it picked up right where it left off. I stuck a needle in my arm for the first time when I got home from treatment within 2 days, and my life hit bottom quicker than I really ever thought it could. For the next year, I was as crazy as I'd ever been. My life was crazy. Everyone around me was crazy, and I really had no desire to change at that point. I got arrested when I was 18, and again, got forced into treatment. So checked into treatment again when I was 18 and did well there. That was kind of my first time being around Alcoholics Anonymous, and I learned a lot in treatment. That was one of the first times that I reconnected with God to some degree. Throughout my using days, when I was a teenager, I really resented God and was angry at God. But I got out of treatment, and I wasn't ready to quit smoking weed and drinking. And eventually that led right back to meth and taking pills. And the next 3 years of my life, from 18 to 21, were the most miserable years of my life. I didn't know how to change. I had a small little taste of recovery, and I knew how good life could be, but I wasn't willing to give up those things. I wasn't ready yet. Until finally, at 21, I finally reached out for help on my own, and I checked into Rob's Ranch. My family supported me, got me here to Rob's Ranch, and I'm extremely thankful for them and all that they've done for me. At Rob's Ranch, I found God's grace. I learned again that God loved me and He forgave me. And through finding that grace, I was able to forgive myself. The counselors really worked on me and taught me to be proactive in my recovery. I'm a people pleaser. I want everyone to like me, but sometimes I just got to learn to say no. And I learned how to do that at Rob's Ranch. And more than anything, I learned how to love who God created me to be. Rob's Ranch has a huge place in my heart. Luckily today, fast forward about almost 6 years sober, I'm the admissions coordinator here at Rob's Ranch. I've been working here for a little over 5 years, and I am blessed to come to work here every single day. So as the admissions coordinator, my whole job is to get guys into treatment, to talk to families on the phone, kind of be the logistical guide to get them here, whether they need to go to detox or whether they just need to come here after 3 days of clean and sober. So I'm working the phones a lot during the day. I have a huge heart for families and people who are struggling with addiction, and I'm blessed that I get to come to work here every single day and help people make it here. God works miracles here every day, and I get to see it every day, and I am extremely thankful for that. Rob's Ranch has given me so much in my life that I never really thought were possible. I get to work around great people every single day who love me and hold me accountable. This is my family. This is the Rob's Ranch family, and I would do anything for any one of these people, and I'm very thankful for them. The blessings of recovery are huge in my life. Again, I met my wife in recovery. got to get married in recovery. And again, it's just all due to the blessings that come with living a life that God wants me to live. I wake up every single morning and ask God to help me stay clean and sober and to guide me through what He wants me to do each day. And I try to be of service to people. I try to have a loving heart and a patient heart. I don't always succeed, but if I wake up and I can just be in prayer and be in meditation on what exactly God wants of each and every day of my life, then I'll be just fine. I'm also in school, which is cool. It's something I never really thought I was going to be able to do, is to slowly work through college, and I'm pursuing a ministry degree. I really don't know what long-term God wants for me, but I know, like I said before, if God is at the forefront, if God is the one running my life, then I have nothing to worry about. I just got to worry about today. So that's kind of my story in short. I love Rob's Ranch. I love the people of Rob's Ranch. And I love the men who come here through treatment of Rob's Ranch. This place can work miracles for so many people. I see it every single day, and I'm blessed to be a part of it.